Hello everybody, I'm Eli Mattingly, one of the 4 young historians, and today I'm going to talk about the haversacks I use for Civil War reenacting and what I usually keep in the haversacks. So let's get into it. These are the haversacks I have here. I have 4 of them. We're going to start with this one, and then we'll go on down, and then we'll show what goes into them. So this is a Federal haversack with my regiment and company on it, 10th Kentucky Infantry Regiment, Company A. That's when we portray Federal. It's a nice Sutler row haversack, and it's pretty good. I got this haversack for Christmas last year. It's another, this is a painted canvas one, while this is tarred. It's got a roller buckle. They both have the, if I could get it open, crap. They both have these bags in them. This one has an extra utensils bag in there that I made. But I use this one for Confederate and also Federal, but this one's only for Federal. This is the first ever haversack I made by myself. I make haversacks. I make housewives. I make haversacks and housewives at the moment, but this was the first one I ever made. It's all 100% cotton pillow ticking. It's a bit rough, but it works for an early war impression. This is what I'm going to have with me at Munfordsville. I'll do a video on what I'm going to take with me for the 160th of Munfordsville. If I could, yeah, screw it, I'll button it up later. This is a different one. This is an officer's haversack. It's not 100% complete. I don't have the buckle and all that, but I won't really need that right now. I don't have all of it, but what I'm going to put in here is the 1863 regulations, Casey's and Hardy's tactics, also a New Testament, a journal, and also some Civil War officers' paperwork. So this is what officer's haversack I use for my Confederate officer's impression. We'll get more into that at a later date. So let's go into what goes into these 3. So let's go into what I keep in there. Private Eli Mattingly, to make sure that it's mine, if that wasn't already enough. So let's just pull it all out. Screw it, just one at a time. This is a pillow ticked bag for rations. It's empty right now because an event, we have a company live fire going up. It isn't really for the public. But our next event that I'm going to is the Battle of Richmond. Unfortunately, I won't be able to go to Brandenburg, which is sad, but the next event is in August. I'm going to. I got a handkerchief in here just to clean my food and my eating utensils, my plates, everything. Not clean my food, just to clean up everything. This is another pillow-ticked bag I made myself that holds my original eating utensils. I'm not going to open it right now. This holds my housewife, my pipe, and some matches. I don't smoke, but just part of the impression. I did not make this one myself. I bought this from the Shady Guys. I keep a tin cup in there to, obviously, to drink out of. It's a nice little tin cup. If you don't have, like, something to cook with, what some just did is they would punch holes through their tin cup, and then they had wire through it, so they had, like, a bail, so they could hook it up onto the fire, and it would hang on to the bail, so you could have a boiler. Obviously, be careful, because you don't want to melt the solder off your tin cups. But it's a nice little tin cup. I like it. A tin plate to eat out of. I will get a canteen half in the future, but this does wonders. It's a nice thing to eat out of. I got this from the Shady Guys. I got this from a different settler at Richmond last year. But this is a nice little canteen. It's right, little. This is a nice tin plate to eat out of. And the final item is a small cast iron skillet for cooking bacon, eggs, whatever on it. In the whenever I use the pillow ticked haversack, this goes into my knapsack. But any other time it goes into the haversacks, that way I have it there. Obviously, when Richmond comes around, I'll show you what rations I'm gonna keep in my haversack, and when I'm gonna eat, and obviously all the equipment I'm taking with me to Richmond. That's all for the video. That's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like and a comment. Subscribe to the channel. Help us get back off the ground, because YouTube hates history channels, and I'm trying to bring it back up. And I'll talk to you all in the next video. Goodbye.